For young men in their late teens and early 20s, the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship 250 class will provide the tribulations necessary to become a man. With pressure from employers, physical tests comparable to the worst in any modern sport, and opportunities to respond when they fail, often a rider's only hope for successful navigation of these trials lies within their mentor.
You got to be fully into it and committed, or you ride for fun on the weekends, and you go get a proper job. Motocross, it's dangerous. You can't do it half-ass.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Tyler's helped me out a lot. I have nothing but trust in him. I've never had any guidance from somebody that's gone through it all. He's just always been an animal.
I put my trust in Tyler because he's lived with Alden for years before. And while he was racing, he won a world championship. And the thing with Alden is he trains Dungy and Anderson and Musquin in there, the podium guys, just about every weekend.
Shane McElrath and Jessy Nelson have placed their futures in the hands of Tyler Rattray, who is using the principles of discipline and sacrifice that he learned as a child in South Africa, and with his mentor, Alden Baker. For McElrath and Nelson, the 2016 Outdoor Championship is an opportunity to build their resumes for a premier 450 class contract. And for Rattray, it is a platform for him to build a reputation that will allow him to provide for his family. Shane McElrath's results have been slowly improving since he turned pro in 2013. It seemed 2016 would be a breakout year for him until he suffered a severe wrist injury while training 6 months ago.
Originally, they said it could be a career-ending injury because of the tearing inside. I had 7 pins holding my joint together. Like my movement, that's as far back and forward as I can go. So the doctor says he doesn't know if I'll get more movement back. It's just been trying to be better than we were yesterday for the last 4 months.
McElrath's teammate Jessy Nelson also carries a permanent scar inflicted by the motocross track, as he lost his left thumb in a crash while training at 12 years old.
If you see all the scars over on this side of my hand, that's where the chain and the sprocket kind of just mangled everything. It just looked like half my hand went through a meat grinder. Being 12 years old, having that happen, it was tough. I definitely didn't feel good about myself for a while.
With a prosthetic thumb lodged inside his glove, Jessy has become one of the top riders in the 250 class, relying largely on his own natural ability, as 2016 will be his first year working with a disciplined trainer.
Going into the pro ranks, first to amateur, it was so much different. After that first year of outdoors, I was like, holy crap, that was gnarly. I was smoked every round. I didn't know what it took. You have to have a structure, you gotta have a plan. You always gotta have an idea of what you're gonna do that day. And that's where Tyler's brought in so much help.
Round 2 of the Motocross Championship was held at Glen Helen Raceway in Southern California. In the qualifying practice sessions, Shane's lap times were 6 seconds slower than the top riders in the class, leaving Rattray and his team manager, Tyler Keefe, with the task of helping him identify possible improvements.
You gotta just come in and just rail the turn, dude. You gotta get on it. Come in and rail it.
Dude, but I can never double clean enough to be able to triple at the end.
Yeah, but you're never gonna do it clean enough. It's got ruts and it's gonna have kickers, you're gonna clip up, but you gotta charge through it.
Despite all their preparations before the season, neither Shane nor Jessy reached the top 5 at round 1, increasing their need for a good performance at Glen Helen.
Whole shot, dude, and no looking back. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be pissed if you look back.
I want to win races, of course. I want to win a championship. I want to be the top guy that's out there. Yes, well, I'll be bummed if that doesn't happen. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. I've been putting everything I have into this. I don't feel like I've ever had the confidence that I do right now either.
My goal for outdoors this year is realistically top 5. We're a factory team and we have the bike, we have the trainer, and we are paid to be in the best shape that we can be. There's no excuse. It's all on me.
Shane McElrath runs in that 9th place position, not making any progress. His lap time that last time around, a full 4 seconds off of the pace of your leader, Alex Martin.
Where is the 13 of Jessy Nelson as we wait for him to come across the line, trying to find his rhythm, trying to find his groove?
In Moto 1 at Glen Helen, Jessy crashed and then finished in 13th. McElrath started the race in 7th and finished in 12th. A set of results that will do nothing for their goals in the championship, nor for inspiring team managers to hire them in the future.
You guys were all just riding around. It was embarrassing. You guys got to find 5-6 seconds a lap, dude. 6 seconds. From who? From Martin and Webb. They 6 seconds. They almost lapped you guys. It was embarrassing. All of you, yeah, you guys showed no heart. You weren't attacking. You weren't doing nothing. It's embarrassing watching for all of us, for the team, for KTM, for everyone. They pay you guys to be up front and race in the front. Not back in P15. For them to come out here and get 12, 13, 14, that's not cutting it, especially on this factory team. I was on a factory team for 12 years. And there was always that weight on my shoulder that I have to deliver results. You can have a book of complaints, just blame the bike, but deep down you know that it's not the bike. The worst that bike should be at the start is a top 5. You can't be at the back of the pack on a factory KTM, there's no way.
And the number 1 grabs the whole shot. Jeremy Martin, Star Racing Yamaha, and it is the number 13 running in second place position. That is Jessy Nelson.
The influence of Rattray's stern words on Shane would be hard to calculate, as McElrath suffered a torn ligament, causing him to finish 16th in Moto 2.
Come on, let's go!
But Nelson responded with his best performance of the year, starting the race in 2nd and finishing in 3rd.
Hats off to Jessy Nelson. This third place finish, like a win for him early on in the season.
That was way better, dude. We needed that in the first moto.
While countless hours are spent making a rider physically fit and refining his technique for a motocross season, all preparation is worthless without desire, a truth that will sustain Tyler for years to come.
Coming from South Africa, I've never had a family that's just been an open checkbook. When I got home from school, for example, I had to go on my bicycle and go deliver these newspapers up and down hills, probably about 6 miles, working for maybe $4 a week. It was always a struggle going racing, but I really enjoyed it, and I've always had that will and desire to basically suffer, because that's what it is.
Okay, you ready? Okay, line up. On your marks. Get set, go! Yeah, go Brady! Come, let's crash on the grass.
Oh. I've still got that will and desire inside me to win, but with my athletes. It's basically opened me up a door, to be a citizen in America and bring my children up that I've got now in a country that's stable, and it's a great place to be. And I'll do anything it takes for them to win.